anti-slavery movement, the eradication of smallpox, and the Green Revolution, which fed more than 1 billion people, are all examples of efforts that vastly improved the world we live in. However, many other attempts to do good have failed, and some have even caused harm.
Welcome to Making a Difference. In this course, we'll try to answer the questions most critical for actually making the world a better place. This includes questions such as, what could be done about global poverty and disease? How could we use empirical evidence when making ethical decisions? How should we prepare for potential global catastrophes like climate change, pandemics, or dangerous emerging technologies? Do we have a moral obligation towards others? And if so, towards whom? And which career paths are best for those who want to drive global impact?
There is a lot to talk about, and we definitely won't cover everything there is to know. But this course will provide you with the knowledge, concepts, tools, skills, and advice that can help you make a difference.
Hey, my name is Sella, and together with Dan here, I'll be guiding you through this course. I began trying to make a positive difference in the world by volunteering as a 13-year-old more than 20 years ago. I'm currently the director of the Rand Corporation's Meselson Center, trying to prevent and mitigate disasters like COVID or worse. Before that, I founded a group at Google Research dedicated to using machine learning for humanitarian, global development, and climate-related causes. One of the things that most excites me about impact-focused work is how leaning into one's strengths doesn't need to trade off against the positive impact you can have, and in many cases is a key driver in scaling up your impact even further. I can't wait to introduce you to this fascinating field.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan, or Dan if the American pronunciation is easier for you. I've started caring about making a difference in the world since my early teenage years. I had an inflammation that required hospitalization and a prolonged engagement with the medical system. And these childhood experiences exposed me to others who were suffering much more than I was, and I wanted to find a way to help. Currently, I'm leading my own research and development organization that, similar to Sella, is focused on preventing large-scale harms. Before that, I led several voluntary educational efforts that included people from over 60 countries in the world and ran projects in healthcare, biology, and AI. A big thing that excites me is that significant impact isn't reserved only for those who are exceptionally wealthy, well-connected, or fortunate. In fact, many of you have the potential to greatly improve or even save lives if you are willing to be impact-focused and strategic about your efforts. I'm eager to explore this with you.
This is not a typical course. When aiming for real-world impact, things tend to get complicated, and we need to combine tools from many different disciplines, including philosophy, medicine, economics, psychology, statistics, natural science, technology, and more. We'll combine insights from these disciplines with lessons from industry, philanthropy, and inspiring successes and failures of many notable individuals and organizations, so you can get a sense of what works in practice.
This course is an introduction, first steps in making a difference, if you will, and there are no prerequisites. We'll help you think about what kind of difference you want to make in the world, introduce you to tools used by many high-impact organizations to drive significant real-world change.
And, no less importantly, how to measure, evaluate, and identify whether you're on the right track. We taught this material in many different contexts before. The thing that most inspired us, and we're most proud of, is when students didn't treat these issues as intellectual exercises, but instead thought about the difference they want to make in the world, and took action in their careers, volunteering opportunities, donations, or everyday decisions.
We welcome you to the class. We are excited that you're here with us, and we hope that this course will empower you to make a difference you believe in.
Let's start.